Good evening, YouTube and the greater internet. This is Draco Argentum, and tonight I have a controversial message to share with you. I understand that some of you may not be interested in controversy, so if you're easily offended, easily triggered, or panicked, you may want to pause here and find another video to listen to. Go on. We'll give you a few seconds. We'll wait. All right. Anyone who's still here has been warned. The following content could be considered highly controversial and rage-inducing. Anyone who remains does so at their own risk. You have been warned. And tonight's controversy. It's okay to be white. It's okay to be male. It's okay to be female or heterosexual. It's okay to be normal. It's even okay to be religious. There is nothing wrong with being any color, sex, religion, or orientation, whether that's sexual or political. No one should be judged or put down on the basis of their immutable biological characteristics. For those of you who don't know it, that means the stuff you're born with, like what you got from your ma and your pa. Thank you, Clemmons. Or sometimes even from your mailman or your milkman. Thank you, Clemmons. Yeah, sure. Clemmons does have a point, though. Your race and your sex are predetermined by your biological makeup, your DNA. When you're born, you can't already be guilty of a crime or be less worthy than others because you were born black or white. Every person is born with the gift of free will. Bit by bit, like grains of sand, the choices you make and the actions you take create a larger picture, which becomes yourself. It's a sandcastle that you create with all of its strengths and its imperfection. That design created by your choices and your actions, that's what should be judged by others. Not the color of the sand, but what you did with it. That is you and your life. Now, if you've ever built a sandcastle, you know that not every sandcastle is built perfectly. Lives can be like that too. Sometimes a weakness in the foundation can cause a collapse of the greater part of your castle. Weaknesses in our childhood can grow into larger flaws in our adulthood. And just like a castle, sometimes repairing these flaws require that we start over from scratch and reinvent ourselves. But I've wandered way too far into this metaphor. Let's define some terms. Prejudice is simply judging a person's value before you've even gotten to know them. You mean like prejudging them? Yes, Clemmons, exactly that. Now, when someone judges a person's value on the basis of their race before they ever get to know them, that is racism. It's that simple. Now, if someone judges a person's value on the basis of their sex, that is sexism. Now, let's say you get to know somebody, but you don't know their race or their sex. I can see them. All right. Okay, you were blindfolded. I ain't letting anybody blindfold me. Okay. All right. Your hat was pulled down over your eyes. Well, all right, sure. So you get to know them, and you find out that their favorite color is bright yellow. Ew. Clemmons, what's wrong with yellow? Ain't no finer color out there than the hunting orange. Well, all right. If you were to judge that person was unworthy because they liked yellow better, well, I just might. All right, well, that would be called bigotry. Judging a person because their opinion is different from yours is called bigotry. And you're sure that's bad? Clemmons, we went over this. Of course it's bad. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. The United States was founded on the belief that every citizen is entitled to have their own opinion and speak it in any public area.
Are you saying I have to like some idiot that likes the bright yellow?
No, Clemmons, no. You don't have to like someone in order to allow them to express their opinion. That's called tolerance. See, this is the only country where freedom of speech is guaranteed by law. Every other country out there has rules limiting what you can and can't say. But here, we recognize that what you say is not and should not be a crime as long as it's an opinion. You don't judge or punish someone based on that opinion, just on their actions. Which brings us back to the beginning. Every person is entitled to their opinion, regardless of their sex or race or orientation. No one's freedom of speech should ever be limited because of this. It's okay to be you. It's okay to take pride and have pride in yourself. Be proud of your sandcastle. And if for some reason you aren't proud of it, well, take today as an opportunity to start building it better. This has been Draco Argentum and Clemmons. We'll see you around.